Hello, my beautiful people. I tried to do the live with Trevor, but we're both not very techy, so we couldn't make it work. I am working on it to see if we can get it going tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Okay. His views are amazing. He is a veteran. He knows what he's talking about. This is not somebody who was, in Afghanistan for show. He laid down his life on the line for the safety of the people, of his nation. So it will be very interesting because I have a lot of questions to ask him about what happens to veterans and the other thing about Harry and stuff like that. So it should be interesting when we get it to work. I do apologize for that. Before I start, these are all my thoughts and opinions based on public information out there. Please do your own research, and this is for absolutely entertainment purposes only. I wanted to do this video because I posted on Twitter about, this video, and even on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, this black community about what they think of Meghan Markle. This is about 3 years ago. Very little people responded to that, in spite of the fact that it's incredibly interesting, because the major point that they were trying to make is that they could not identify with Meghan Markle because Meghan Markle did not aspire to be part of the black community. Instead, she aspired to be part of the white community, and all her looks, her style, the culture that she immersed herself in was all aspiring to be the whitest. And actually, some of them said that they were very embarrassed when the community was saying, "Oh, way to go, Meghan," as though she had achieved something incredibly great, by marrying into the whitest family there is. As though that is an achievement that black women should aspire to be as white as possible. And they said that they don't identify with her at all. And the fact that some of the black community are like praising that as a big achievement, they don't understand it because they have nothing in common with her, because this is a woman who never, ever lived the black culture, doesn't look black. And oddly, I was very surprised when they talked about her as being, she's mixed, but it's mostly white. She looks white, and she married into the white people. And because Meghan's aspirations are not to be immersed in part of their black heritage. It's to be, her aspiration is to be part of the whitest community with the whitest of privileges. So it was very, very interesting. When I finish this video, I will leave it in the link below. Please watch it, because it's for all of you and who keep going on and on and on about her, claiming her as a black woman. Actually, and all these people in this video and that video that I'm leaving down, and is also on my Facebook, they are from all walks of life within the black community, and they actually felt embarrassed about how she was portraying that, how she was showing that to be a big achievement. And then not only that, to manage to get into a platform or a family that with so much privilege, and for her to do nothing, and instead of helping, using that position to actually immerse herself in her black heritage. I really do think that she was upset that they were trying to push her towards the black community and black heritage, because that's not what she wanted. That's not what she signed up when she married the whitest people on earth. That's just my opinion, So, because it is my opinion that she has always seen the black community as beneath her, something for her to get away from as far as possible, because everything in her life that she has done is striding to get away from that and get away to the, because I was looking at, the thing is her former thing is no longer working, right? But it was a lifestyle. She could have used that little platform that she had, because it wasn't that successful and stuff like that. Yeah, it was okay, but it was after 1 year of hard work and being in suits. her role in Suits is what gave her that platform, a little platform to get a little business. She had, and she wasn't making that much. She was really hustling with, the air poop spray and everything. She was making about 60,000 Canadian dollars a year when she finally, the second year, I think, that she had it. But this is a woman that in her own blog, she was talking about the good things in life. Her, like eating at the best places, traveling at the best places, surrounded by her white friends, surrounded by, you know what I mean? So that, and I want to thank my viewer who sent it to me. So that video was an eye opener for me, because actually that woman voiced, that young lady, especially the young lady and the other guy, that they were talking, please watch it. She voiced what I couldn't say, like sometimes I want to formulate things and I don't know how to say it, but she was very eloquent. She said, I do not identify with her because she does not aspire to be part of the Black community. And when they ask her even further, she says, well, what do you mean she's not one of us? Well, her looks, her skin color, the culture that she chooses to live in, her way of life, the friendships she surrounds herself with. So there's nothing for me to identify with her. So they don't understand why they keep saying that she's a Black woman, or part of the Black community, or that the fact that she is married a white man, or the whitest family is the whitest family who happens to be also of mixed heritage, so it's something that's baffling. They actually feel embarrassed about that the media is praising, way to go, a woman with education, or with a very expensive education. Her biggest achievement is that she married somebody. Way to go for feminism. You know what I mean? And I do get that. Now, please understand that I don't care what Harry and Meghan Markle do, as long as they do it as private citizens. But the fact that they are using titles, and I've got to tell you, okay, they use the titles, and you know what? I am very upset, because the reason why they're allowed to use the titles is because the Queen allows them to do that. The reason why they have a lot of credibility still is because they are in the royal website. For example, there's a soldier, a Marine, that criticized the Colonel-in-Chief, the president, and he was fired. Harry did the same thing with the Queen, because he talked about her not as his grandmother, but as Colonel-in-Chief, that she wasn't the one making decisions, that basically she was incapable of making her decisions, that she had no capability to do that. That's questioning your chief in command's ability to carry out the task. If it had been any other soldier, they would have been fired, or let go, discharged, or whatever, and you would have had and the soldier would have had to be made to apologize. So all those things that Harry and Meghan Markle are doing, yes, they're private citizens, but they really are not, are they? So that is a lie, because while they're on the royal website, the monarchy's website, saying that he only stepped back, it doesn't say that he quit or that he is no longer part of the monarchy. He is no longer part of the monarchy, but he is, isn't he? Because when you step back, there's a big difference between saying, okay, I'm going to take time off, but if the company keeps you on their website, it's okay, but he's still part of the company, right? So it's the same thing for Harry and Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is portrayed as having all these patronages and living. Their official residence is the United Kingdom, Frogmore Cottage. And a lot of people tell me it's because they're paying rent. You can have rich people have houses that they pay rent on in different parts of the world, that if they want to go on vacation there or there, it doesn't make the residence. The place of residence is where they've been residing for 183 days from at least. And Harry and Meghan are not residing in the UK. That is a false statement. So yes, Harry and Meghan suck big time, but the Queen has the power to at least remove the royal titles. The line of succession, all the line that it needs to be done is for somebody to start a UK parliamentary petition, stating that they have to add new rules, or to make it more specific as to who can be in the line of succession. For example, that only British citizens born in the United Kingdom can be in the line of succession. That royals who reside elsewhere are automatically out of the line of succession. If they decide to live elsewhere, how can they be in the line of succession? The same thing, that ex-spouses cannot have used the royal titles. And, and that proof that the child was born of the body of the woman, as it has always been done with the certificates that all the royals put out there. If you put that forth and it gets at least 10,000 signatures, you will get an answer. And there's no absolute reason why that shouldn't be put forth, because those are measures put in place to safeguard the prestige, credibility, and transparency of the monarchy. Because right now everything is in shatters. We have Sarah Ferguson, who cashed for access. Now, a lot of people, and I'm not going to buy into that, Peter Fawcett, the Prince Charles private secretary, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, Peter Fawcett has a lot to answer. No. It's not him that people should be coming after. It's Prince Charles, because he has known all along. This is not their first rodeo with this thing. And this goes all the way to the top. And the top is Prince Charles. This is not the first time. Even Prince Philip used to call him Renter Royal for a reason. So yeah. Pretty much all the royals right now, most of the royals have disgraced the royal household and the monarchy as an institution. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, the only ones that are redeemable are Duke of Cambridge and the Duchess of Cambridge and Edward and his wife. Other than that, please tell me who. Nobody. There's absolutely nobody. Prince Charles cannot throw stones because this guy, his house is completely made out of glass, So it's just a terrible situation. It's a really terrible state that the royal household finds itself in, and the monarchy. But this is because all the abuses by Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Prince Andrew, Sarah, Duchess of York, and she still has a royal title, by the way. And the same for Prince Charles and Camilla. They have all been allowed, because trust me, when this is, I think, the third or fourth time that this has happened with Prince Charles. The reason why he continued is because he got caught in the past and nothing happened. But now he's trying to blame he was shocked and horror. That's absolute bullshit. He's a coward who doesn't want to take ownership because he's doing all of that. These guys, this Peter Fawcett doesn't do that on his own. But anyways, I digress. So for Harry and Meghan Markle, they're just like Sarah Ferguson. They get away with everything because the Queen allows it. And Parliament is not protecting the monarchy as an institution that represents the UK and Commonwealth. But these are just my thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Hopefully, I will be able to arrange this thing with Trevor sometime tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I'll keep you posted, and I'll do a live with him. I apologize for that, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe.